The following table gives the lifetime in days of 100 electricity tubes of a certain mate. See the lifetime in days less than 50, less than 100, less than 150, these types of information up to less than 300, and the number of tubes is the 8, 23, 55, 81, 93, 100. So how to solve these types of sum? So less than 50, we can make the class interval like this: 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200, just like this. Make the class interval from this information. After that, the number of tubes given over there, just copy and paste. Okay. Next column is the class mark xi. How to make? That is the lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. That is 0 plus 50 by 2, that comes to 25. 50 plus 100 by 2, that comes to 75. Like this, make the class mark xi like this. Next column is di is equal to xi minus a. A means assumed mean. Here you can get the 175 as the assumed mean, but you can take any one of them as the assumed mean. So taking a assumed mean is not changing the answer. Answer will always be same. So here 175 is the assumed mean. So 25 minus 175, that comes to minus 150. Next, see 75 minus 175, that comes to minus 100, like this di. Next column ui is equal to di by h. H means here is equal to 50. So divide each and every figure by 50. After that, the reduced figure will be like this. So minus 150 by 50, that comes to minus 3. Minus 100 by 50, that comes to minus 2. Minus 50 by 50, that comes to minus 1. 50 by 50 is equal to 0. 0 by 50 is equal to 0. Next column is the frequency. In the previous sums, that is, frequency is directly given over there in the question paper. But right now we have to make the frequency. How to make? First one, 8 will be as it is 8. Come to the second one, that is a cumulative position. So just to find out of the frequency of this particular class, we have to deduct 8 from the 23. So 23 minus 8, that comes to 15. Next is the 55 minus 23, that comes to 32. Just like this, we have to make the frequency, but total will be, you have to make the tallies, that total will be 100. Okay. Next is the FIUI. So this is the FI column, this is the UI column. So multiplication of the last two column, that is FIUI. So minus 3 into 8, minus 2 into 15, minus 1 into 32, 0 into 26, that is the column. Okay. After that, use the step deviation method. Mean is equal to x bar is equal to a plus, here a means assumed means 175, plus h into h means 50 into summation FIUI, that is 60 minus 60 divided by FI means 100. Okay. So ultimately the two-step calculation, you will get the result 145. So mean will be 145. Come to the next problem. Using the information given in the adjoining histogram, calculate the mean correct to one decimal place. Okay. So this is a histogram is given over there. So how to read the histogram? These are the class intervals, that is 0 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. And in the vertical side it is showing the its frequencies. Okay, so I have to make a table first. This is the table. Make a class interval like this. See, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, just like this. Frequency. How to take the frequency? See, from 20 to 30, that the YOLO region comes to that 2, between 2 and 4. So 2 and 4 means here the 3. So we will write the frequency 3. Next, see, between 30 to 40, that this particular rectangle place, in the middle place, that is the between the 4 and 6 will be 5. So I will write 5 like this. Next column is the class mark. How to make the class mark? XI. That is the lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. So 20 plus 30 by 2, that comes to 25. Next is the D. I is equal to xi minus a. You have to take any one as the assumed mean. Generally we are taking the middle part as the assumed mean. So 45 will be the assumed mean, but you can take any of the figures as assumed mean. That is not creating any problem. Okay. So here the assumed mean as the 45. So we can write first one 25 minus 45, next one 35 minus 45, next is the 45 minus 45, just like this. Next column FIDI. FI means this frequency column. DI means the last column. Right now we have done. So this is a multiplication. So 3 into minus 20, that comes to minus 60. 5 into minus 10, that comes to minus 50. Just like this. After that you have to make the total, that is summation FIDI is equal to 60 and summation of FI is equal to 33. After that, using the shortcut method that we have done previously, x bar is equal to a plus summation FIDI divided by summation FI. Okay, a plus, a means assumed mean 45 plus, here we are not using age, that's why we are not taking age. Fi with 60 divided by summation Fi, that means 33. After that, one step calculation, you will get the 46.8. Okay, so up to 2 decimal point 46.81, but question paper asking for up to 1 decimal place, so it should be 46.8 will be the answer.